तो दोस्तों आज का वीडियो होने वाला है द टॉपिक विच इज चना, पर स्पेसिफिकली द मॉन्स्टर चनास। और वीडियो में आज हम लोग बात करेंगे विद माय स्पेशल गेस्ट मिस्टर नाम बोलिए।
Hi, I'm Chiranjit Roy from Bubbles Under water.
ग्रेट चिरंजीत, ठीक है, ये थोड़ा बहुत हंसी मजाक हो गया। अभी प्रेजेंट मार्केट कैसा है, लेकिन इंडिया में उसका मार्केट, प्रेजेंट मार्केट
कोबरा का देखिए इंडिया में बहुत अच्छा प्रेजेंट मार्केट है। चन्ना में या एज अ होल चन्ना में कोबरा इज द मोस्ट डिमांडिंग वन। आफ्टर दैट कोबरा एंड राव, बट कोबरा इज द मोस्ट डिमांडिंग वन। इंडिया इज ब्लेस्ड विथ चना।
लाइक हमारे इंडिया का चना बाहर में उसका बहुत डिमांड है,
वेरी मच डिमांडिंग। इंडियन चना द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल वन।
चना का जो एटलीस्ट ओवरऑल उसका अभी उसका मार्केट इंडिया में उसका इंक्लाइन में है ना डिक्लाइन में, और ग्रोथ हो रहा है, बेटर
बहुत ज्यादा ग्रोथ हो रहा है
लास्ट ईयर से। अगर आप बोलो
बहुत ज्यादा, दोज हु कीप मॉन्स्टर टैंक और सेमी मॉन्स्टर दे एटलीस्ट ट्राई टू कीप एटलीस्ट वन चना इन देयर टैंक।
अच्छा, और लाइक चना का अभी एक्सपोर्ट कैसा हो रहा है? एक्सपोर्ट
बहुत गुड, वेरी वेल। चना का एक्सपोर्ट मार्केट हम लोग का बहुत अच्छा, एक्सपोर्ट तो चना का मार्केट है ही, हम लोग का होता है। द थिंग इज वी डोंट गेट सफिशिएंट फिश फॉर एक्सपोर्ट। पहले जितना फिश मिलता था नदी में, nowadays we don't get so much because of river pollution and small fishes poaching, and nowadays the fish even dies more while quarantining. पहले इतना मछली मरता नहीं था because of the pollution. Barca is the most beautiful chana in the history and the most expensive.
How expensive it normally?
Actually right now it is not in the market for selling and all, but future it was like 70k 80k, more than that even.
Future में past you mean?
Yeah, past when it used to be
70-80k,
more than that even. The bigger the size, it's like 1.5 lakh, like 1,40,000 even.
तो उसका सबसे छोटा साइज का भी प्राइस कितना होता है?
60 to 70k. Earlier it used to be, right now it has been banned by the government. So it's a very good step.
Giant monster जो चना से उसका टेम्परामेंट, एग्रेशन, उसका बिहेवियर कैसा?
ये मॉन्स्टर चना इज वेरी एग्रेसिव.
Is it towards other chanas only or other fishes as well?
No, other fishes too.
तो in that case monster चना
में क्या है?
फिश के साथ रख सकते हैं?
देखिए मॉन्स्टर चना,
How big should be the tank
ideally as much as you can.
आप बोले चलो मिनिमम टू
मिनिमम एटलीस्ट 3 feet.
3 feet में भी रख सकते हो?
या 3 feet you can keep, but minimum you should give at least 3 feet. I mean depending on the size, if the chana is smaller, I mean baby size, you can groom it in 2.5 feet even, but a grooming process.
Ultimately आप उसको बचा पाओ तो वो तो बड़ा होगा ही।
हाँ, बड़ा जब होगा
आप पहले से ही थोड़ा बड़ा 4 फीट 5 फीट।
चना का एक पॉइंट है जैसे मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ रिगार्डिंग द ग्रोथ of monster chana. Few channas in captivities they doesn't grow much. Channa wild में they grow very fast and very big.
Monster fishes को I suppose तो जितना हो सके monster tank में रखो तो अच्छा है, but उसका setup फिर कैसा होना चाहिए?
देखिए they need substrate. Substrate is a very important part for any kind of fish.
क्या substrate हो तो best है?
Anything, river sand, pebbles, anything, whichever the I mean hobbist, who is keeping, it depends on them, but anything, but it needs to have some substrate.
The hiding place we must have rocks, woods, plants.
Yeah, and I mean if you are grooming without hiding space, it's fine. Chana can be groomed very well without hiding space, but substrate is must.
तो ये monster चना उसको आप क्या खिलाते हो?
Superworm. I generally feed them superworm, and कभी कभी frozen shrimps भी देते हैं, prawns shrimps भी देते हैं, क्योंकि it's a very good source of protein. Though sometimes they like, and maximum times they doesn't like it. अगर fish set किया हुआ grooming है तो खा लेगा, new fish है तो नहीं खाएगा.
Market shrimps
I don't prefer because उसमें parasites रहता है. उसको अच्छे से क्लीन करके डीप फ्रीज में froze करके at least a day, keep it frozen at least a day, feed them the next day. That is the best thing.
Worms, would you prefer like tubiflex worm?
देखिए ट्यूबीफ्लेक्स वर्म ड्वार्फ स्पीसीज खाता है, लेकिन मॉन्स्टर जो फिश रहता है उसका मुंह में ही नहीं जाएगा ट्यूबीफ्लेक्स,
वो खाएगा ही नहीं आप?
नहीं ट्यूबीफ्लेक्स बच्चे के लिए ठीक है, कोबरा का बच्चा है और लुकोपंक्टाटा, सूडो स्ट्रियाटा, मारूलियस, किसी का भी बच्चा होगा खा लेगा, बड़ा नहीं खा पाएगा, उसका मुंह में कुछ उसको फील ही नहीं होगा, वो खाएगा ही नहीं. I mean they need some solid chunk. They are big fish, they need big food.
Like little bit of meaty food, proteins.
Like dubia roaches, superworms is a very good source of protein.
They don't eat any vegetable matters, right? Protein, more
no, they don't eat.
Animals.
They don't.
Regard to the temperature, अलग-अलग ये monster चना का अलग-अलग temperature.
देखिए monster चना में अलग-अलग रहता है. देखिए जैसे the chana which are more than 12 inch. Suppose those are monster. So they can be kept in normal temperature. Normal, just like Kolkata weather. 27, 28, 26.
30, 132.
Yeah, even
in warm temperature.
Yeah, little warm temperature they can adjust themselves. That they doesn't have any problem regarding that.
तो ideal temperature फिर क्या होगा?
Ideal temperature 26, 25 is fine for them.
तो in that case बोलिए कि हमारे जैसे at least in like आप जैसे कैलकाटा जहाँ पे at least in extreme warm temperature जो कुछ दिन hardly 1 month पहले भी था before the rains and all, that is तो if I'm not wrong सबका घर में ही कम बेसी 33 डिग्री आराम से पहुँच ही गया था. So in that case how come this chanas जो आप ideal temperature बोल रहे हो 26 to 27 like that?
No, they can stay in them. They will be doing completely fine. I'm just a species.
Okay.
चना में तो cold water species भी है ना.
Right. So in that case, for example, which are the cold water chanas?
चना बिपुली, चना एडिस्टोनी, चना पार्डालिस. These are kind of cold water.
These falls within the semi-monster.
Even one cold water chana is there, which maximum of them doesn't know. Is a 𝙆𝙀𝙀𝙋𝙄𝙉𝙀 black galaxy. The 𝙆𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙃 black galaxy, which is cold water, which is not normally 𝙆𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙃𝙀 or 𝙆𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙃 or nor Himalayanus. It's 𝙆𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙃 black galaxy, which is cold water. Even it can adjust in higher temperature, but it prefers cold water.
तो ये एक बोलिए ना as a vendor of chanas and natives.
Yeah.
आपको फिर कौन सा चनास स्पेसिफिकली कौन सा स्पीसीज सबसे चैलेंजिंग लगा? Very challenging to keep it alive.
देखिए चैलेंजिंग
टू फीड भी हो सकता है.
चैलेंजिंग तो फीड जो होता है चना में बिग साइज गोल्डन कोबरा.
अच्छा.
बिग साइज which is 2 feet above. It is, I mean, उतना बड़ा रहता है तो they doesn't fit.
So what are the challenges you face?
Actually, the thing is the challenge. Their maximum life they've been in wild rivers, right? So we are just keeping them in small tanks. 6 feet is nothing for them.
For them, it's nothing, yeah.
So they usually.
So you are successful in like feeding them.
Yeah, obviously we.
क्या किस तरह से आपका?
Just like we usually do, we just first of all we clean the stomach.
Okay.
For them we don't feed them for a few days.
Okay.
It depends on the fish to fish. For them we don't feed them few days. They just poop out all the materials which they had before.
Okay.
Then we feed them with various things, whichever they feel like. They generally doesn't take the feed.
So which is the particular food which
there is no such
worms,
they can try superworms, even they can try dubia roach, even they can try normal cockroach.
Okay.
Even they can try they can eat live shrimps.
Okay.
Even sometimes for feeding them I have to bring live shrimps also.
Ajay, tell me just one thing, like just it's a basic thing. Question कि as roaches we tend to hear are been fed, or naturally also a few fishes.
Yeah.
Does fish cockroaches and all, like arowana also for example, But doesn't these cockroaches, they since they live in dirt as well,
Yeah.
so they also shouldn't they be having a whole lot of
Yeah,
dirt in
they do
so
have
doesn't
parasites.
that get in the intestine?
Actually, I don't suggest feeding them cockroaches. Okay, but the thing is, though channa are good to digest stuff because they are native fish. Native fish are good in digestion. Native insects.
Okay.
It's all nature. It's all in nature.
Okay.
They can
That is
digest
very much a part of their
natural diet. But the thing is, I don't suggest feeding them cockroaches in case they are not feeding anything for just their attraction for just that point of time.
So what are the disease that occurs most frequently in channas?
The disease which occurs in channa in monster category as well is cotton fungus.
Cotton fungus.
Yeah, and ulcer. Actually, in monster category, what happens? It is slightly different from dwarf category.
Okay.
Dwarf category, they get ulcer, but they usually doesn't get cotton fungus. After ulcer, they dies. Okay. But in monster category, what happens? They get ulcer. After that, they get cotton
Also,
fungus.
as you mentioned earlier, ki it's almost next to impossible to.
Yeah, it is almost
rectify
next to
that.
impossible to treat them.
Okay. And then in the case of cotton fungus, how do you treat them?
Actually, after
And
the ulcer,
what are the signs of a cotton fungus?
after the ulcer, they get cotton fungus.
Acha, from that only the next step is
next step is cotton fungus.
Okay.
Generally, what happens if the fish is getting any kind of hurt in the head or in the body? Generally, fishes has a thrust in their face.
Okay.
Channa, because big size channa, they generally hit in the tank glass.
Okay.
They hit in the bottom glass. Side
Are they
glass.
fast swimmers?
Yeah, if the fungus is on the head, it is treatable. You can just basically remove the fungus with any sharp object, sterilized object.
You do that.
Yeah, you can do
Don't
that.
treat it with any antifungal medicines.
Actually, antifungal usually doesn't work.
In case of channas.
In
as
case
you
of
mentioned.
channa, antifungal, in my case, somebody others might have worked with their treatment and all. In my case, I didn't get much result in antifungal or something like that.
No, that is you tried it earlier.
Yeah, I've
but
tried
it
with
didn't,
all kind of medicine, but I didn't get much
water
result.
change.
Yeah, good water change. They doesn't need all those kind of medicine and all.
अगर ये cotton fungus अगर body में होता है, then what?
You can't do anything.
That's nothing.
Nothing.
Parasites को आप लोग कैसे treat करते हैं?
देखिए द थिंग इज हम लोग का इधर से जो भी लेता है वी गिव कम्प्लीटली पैरासाइट फ्री फिशेस. पैरासाइट के लिए वी डोंट यूज एनी काइंड ऑफ मेडिसिन because I don't support any kind of medicine for channas because those are wild caught fish. Captive होता तो वो बात अलग है, captive breeding होता तो वो बात अलग है.
So what's the remedy of that?
You just need proper water change and proper clean water.
अच्छा तो water change आप कितना water change और कितना दिन में कितना percentage water?
देखिए जब मछली पहला आता है तो the thing is they needs a regular water change. रेगुलर वाटर चेंज, कंटिन्यू वाटर चेंज. जब मछली पहला बार आता है देन आफ्टर दैट वी ग्रेजुअली स्लो इट डाउन.
फिर भी कितना परसेंटेज ऑफ वाटर चेंज आप करते हो?
डिपेंडिंग ऑन द लॉट इट माइट बी समटाइम 100% इवन. I won't be telling anybody changing 100% of the tank water because it is unhealthy for them.
But according to the situation,
we do.
आपको कोई कांटेक्ट करना चाहेंगे तो किस नंबर पे आपको कांटेक्ट?
My contact number is 6291407622.
I thank Mr. Chiranjit a whole lot. And इसी तरह से आज हम लोग आपसे लेते हैं अलविदा. Thank you.
थोड़ा गेंजी
अच्छा चलो ठीक है. let's start.